You're probably making some of the most dumb mistakes inside the game and you don't even know it. So here are some errors that people make so that you can avoid them in the future. Let's begin. I'm sure that you know what a limited time vehicle actually is. A limited vehicle in this game is basically a car that is put on sale for a certain amount of time, and in that time span you have to collect it before it goes off sale. And depending on how much these things cost, these things can be very rare. And the one mistake that I've made myself and that you should never make in the near future is actually selling these vehicles. Yes, there may be a vehicle that you really want that requires you to sell that limited time vehicle, but trust me, that is a bad idea. Because like I said, that limited time vehicle that you just bought was only bought for a certain amount of time. And once that time is actually up, you're not going to be able to buy that vehicle ever again. Meaning that if you sell the vehicle, you are not going to get it back. Trust me, I understand the pain. I went through it. Like, look at this. I only have one limited vehicle in there. And if I kept all of my limited time hypercars, there would be like, I think at least 5, 4. I do not know. Just do not sell your limited time vehicles. It is a huge mistake. I know most of you guys are pretty bad drivers, and well, if you actually are, this feature is going to help you a lot, and it is an absolute mistake to overlook it. It is called auto flip. Let me just disable it real quick. Let's say that you're trying to hit a ramp, and then your vehicle actually flips over, and now it is on the top. Now you have to resort to spawning the vehicle again. It is very annoying, alright? Which is why it is such a mistake to not enable auto flip. I know many of you guys are very bad drivers, and if you like, do not bother enabling the setting. Honestly, I just do not know what to tell you. Honestly, you should not be taking this feature for granted, man. If you know you're a bad driver, just go ahead and enable the setting, please. The next mistake I see a lot of players doing is enabling collisions. I really don't want to try to do this, but basically you can go on settings, go into vehicle settings, and enable vehicle collisions. Do not do this, alright? That is an absolute mistake because it can get very annoying in public servers. Like, let's say that you stopped at a red light, but then out of nowhere this guy just comes in and rams your car and you go flying, man. Would that not be super annoying? Or let's say that you were actually going top speed, but then some guy pulls out and then you end up hitting them and then you get sent across the map. That is very obnoxious, which is why it's an absolute error to enable vehicle collisions. Do not do this error, man. I'm telling you. I think it's better to turn this on role plays to make it be like more realistic, I guess. But if you're in a public server, it is a mistake to turn vehicle collisions on. Once the thing is turned on, bro, problems are going to happen. Trust me, it gets super annoying when you're trying to test the top speed of your vehicle, and then out of nowhere someone just pulls out and hits you, bro. It is so annoying. So help yourself and another person by just turning off your vehicle collisions. Trust me, it is not useful at all. There are many different house types they can actually purchase inside the game. We have the 2 bungalows, the 2-story homes, and the actual mansions. And these homes are very expensive. Now let's say that you actually buy a house, then you actually enjoy it for a bit, and then you're like, actually I don't really like this spot. Let me get a different one. A mistake that I actually done, and I know many of you guys actually did too, is instead of unclaiming the house, you actually sell it. Honestly, man, you should not do this. Unless you really do not care about the homes, you should not sell your houses. I mean, these things are very expensive, and you probably saw the sell money they actually get, and you're probably like, yeah, that's very cool, that's very cool. Look, let me actually sell it real quick. And now let me show you guys the actual price of the home. $8 million. I don't know how much that was, but that was like at least 1.9 million, 2 million, who knows. That is some money gone, man. That is some money gone right there. Like, if you don't like the location of this home, the one thing you should not do is literally sell it. I guess it makes sense if there's like a car they actually want that like matters way more to you than the actual home, because I will be honest, nowadays this game is all about cars. But if you actually buy the home and then just sell it, that is a lot of money gone right there. It is definitely something you should never do. Now, we're already one over selling your limiteds, which is already pretty bad. But a mistake I see players doing is selling their vehicles way too often. Look, I've did it in the past, like around when I first started out on this game. And trust me, if you sell your cars too often, like your normal vehicles, you are going to go poor, alright? Like, this kind of goes for most car games. Like, the one tip that I give any new player is find yourself a main vehicle. Sure, we get enough money you can buy another car, but don't be selling your vehicles too often though. You know what, for an example, I'm gonna show you guys the 911 GT GT3. This vehicle costs $170,000. Now, if I were to sell this vehicle, I would get back $126,000. So what was that? I lost $40,000. There'll be $40,000 lost. Simply put, you're not going to be getting the full price tag of your car back once you actually sell it. It is going to be a certain percentage. It's not going to be the whole price tag. And if you keep buying and selling and buying and selling, I'm sure that you know the outcome. You are going to go poor. Alright, like I'll show you guys another example. Here is the most expensive car in the game, and here is how much I would get if I sold the vehicle. $2.6 million. That's nearly $1 million lost. Just trust me, man. Go ahead and find yourself maybe 2 main vehicles and stick with them for a while you're actually grinding. And then we actually got the money, you can start buying more vehicles. But if you're actually a beginner, selling vehicles way too damn often is a mistake. Would highly recommend avoiding that error. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. But you're probably bored inside the game right now, so check out this video right here where I show you guys 17 things to do when you are bored inside the game.